Welcome, Libra. This is your weekly Teroscope reading for um, August the 8th through to the 14th, 2016. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly. And I do apologize that I'm doing your reading at the end. You're obviously going to be able to tell because somewhere in it, I had to take my mom to the hospital. She's fine. She's fine. But it did need medical attention. It needed quick action. So I kind of ran out in the middle of my videos and I picked up where and I skipped. So I had to go back and then I realized I skipped again. And so anyways, here we are. And usually it's Pisces I end with, but tonight it's you guys. So you get that special honor of all the knowledge that I picked up doing all the readings, because I get these little clues and what I should be paying attention to. And so let's see how it goes. It should be, I'm expecting pure wisdom here. So I do want to say thank you. I want to say thank you for all of the beautiful, positive, supportive energy that you send my way each and every day. I want you to know just how much I appreciate you in my life, in my path going forward. And I thank you. Truly thank you from the bottom of my heart. So let's see what the energy brings us this week. So our first card is the King of Swords. We have a lot of passion, a lot of drive, a lot of desire. The Devil, transformation. We have the Ace of Wands. We are thinking about how to bring balance into our life. And we have the Hangman. And he's going to cross right over the Devil there. So let's stop there for a second before we pull out any more cards and see what other cards we get here in a second. But let's look at where we are right now. And we start with the King of Swords. So you are full of passion, desires, dreams. This is beautiful, strong, powerful energy. Now, be careful with this energy, though, okay? Because you kind of get hyper-focused on a goal, a dream, a desire when this card comes up. And we might forget that there's other people that our lives affect. And so all of a sudden we're late 3 hours for dinner. And we give no explanation. We just come home, we're grumpy because we just work like extreme amount of hours. And we just want to lay down, we want to go to bed. We don't really give an explanation because we know what we were doing. And we know what we were doing is worthy of being late. But without the explanation of why, okay, other people in your life may feel like a third wheel, like they are not important in your life. So you really have to kind of, kid gloves on with other people and make sure that you are communicating the whys, okay? Or they may have a fabulous idea and you go off on your own tangent of how you think it should be done, and they get very upset that you didn't include their thoughts, their ideas. Okay, and that can always create hard feelings. So communication, you guys are usually very good communicators, but there might be where you are hyper focusing on a goal or a dream and you really don't explain yourself the way you normally would. Okay, but this is beautiful, passionate, wonderful energy in seeing your goals, seeing your dreams, seeing your desires, taking those steps forward and accomplishing. And not allowing things to pull you off your path, not allowing things to get in the way of going forward. Now we have the Hangman right over the Devil here. Now the Devil is really the phoenix rising out of the ashes, okay? The new you is being reborn. What's in your 12th house right now? We got Jupiter, yes. What's all in Virgo? Well, lots in Virgo. We got Mercury, we got Venus, all in your 12th house. So you really are transforming, okay? It is the death and rebirth. It is the change, the transformation. Absolutely. We don't want to jump into things without giving it some thought. With the Hangman here, the Hangman is asking us to weigh out all the situations, how we want to move forward. We may have to, and I'm not sure how you, because none of the cards here kind of give me an indication of where you really need to go backwards in time and reminisce a little bit, understand the lessons that you've learned. That might have to do with Saturn actually moving forward. So Saturn, we got Libra, Scorpio, And then Sagittarius, so your third house, so it is your communication. So maybe you need to think a little bit harder and stronger on how to communicate your thoughts, or there might be a disruption in your communication and thoughts, because when Mars just went into your third house, and so Mars is behind or underneath, however you want to look at it, to Saturn, and Saturn's starting to go forward. So what happens is we start to get this determination, this drive that we're going to succeed at any cost. We don't really care what the cost is. We are going to just do it, and we don't care what we ended up having to sacrifice or anything. We're going to go for it, and we kind of get that in our head, whether it is work or career or finances or love or stature in the community, your health and well-being. You want to just go for it, and it's a lot about your communication. So you might be very direct and to the point with what you're saying, whereas normally you would weigh out everything and then you would explain how you weighed it out and how you got to that conclusion, and you're just kind of giving them the Reader's Digest formula, or the Reader's Digest, brief to the point, and not giving them much of an explanation, which will dishearten them. It's not going to be the usual use, so they might feel like you are hiding something or you haven't thought it through all the way. There might be a little bit of confusion actually with the whole communication, and your passions and your dreams are aligned in there too, isn't it? So you're realizing your true passions, your true dreams, who you want to be going forward. You could be changing your appearance, you could be changing what you do. There could be a full realignment here with the Phoenix rising out of the ashes. It's really the death and rebirth of who you are becoming, but you are also going to have a hard time communicating it to others. So to be patient with others, take your time with others, take it a step back. Okay, usually I say meditation and prayer with the Hangman, but I think it's more of you need to think about what you are trying to get them to buy into and giving them the full explanation, getting them to understand where you are coming from and where you want to go so that they do buy into it. So for our underwriting energy, we have the Two of Cups. So if you are looking for love, this could be new love, new experiences, new opportunities. Okay, this is an underlying energy, so chances are you're going to meet a variety of new people, or you're going to be exposed to a variety of new opportunities. Okay, and so pay attention to it. What they're showing up for a reason. It might be the reason of showing you blatantly why you shouldn't go down a certain path, or it might be showing you the path that you need to go down. So once again, we need to use that Hangman's energy to understand what it means in our lives, why we're being shown this, why we are meeting this person. Are they the doorway to a brand new future, or a brand new opportunity, or maybe a new relationship going forward? For our overriding energy, we have the Eight of Cups. Where you have been getting security, where you have been getting love is changing, is transforming. Now, this isn't closing the door on those things, but it is changing. And with the Two of Cups being your underlying energy, that might be your new security. That might be your new love coming in. Okay, because this is kind of like the child growing to adulthood and leaving the parental nest to grow their own independence, to grow the dreams, the goals that they want to manifest going forward. So when they leave the parental nest, or the parental home, they don't close the door. They don't ever, not go back. But it does change in the way they've gotten safety, security, love from that house. From the people in that house, more than just the house, obviously, right? It's not the bricks and mortar, it's the people inside. So expect influences to change in your life where people were very supportive in the past are not being as supportive. It could throw you into a little bit of a tizzy here if you are not prepared for that to happen. Know that God, your angels, your spirit guides, the universe is bringing in new experiences for you to ground yourself, to feel the security, to feel the stability, to feel the safety, to feel the love. So, and that can be a very hard energy to work your way around, especially you guys. That could be a hard energy. Now we have the Six of Wands, which is our victory and success with the Six of Cups. So yes, we are reminiscing. We are looking back. This is where things could actually show up in your life. This could be an old boss phoning you up and saying, hey, I got a great idea. I'm putting together a team. I thought of you. I want you to be on it. You have the perfect traits in order to make this a success. Won't you come back? Or it might just take you back to a period of time when you were successful and you need to see why was I successful then? What did I do? How did I accomplish that? And for each of you, the answer will be different. You may be looking at where you weren't successful and why, so that you can change your attitude or your approach going forward. But it does ultimately lead you to success. It ultimately does lead you towards victory. And there's other people around you and supporting you in this endeavor. So you're not alone. So don't be shutting the doors on anybody in your life, because obviously the people in your life are going to support you, are going to push you forward. They might open you up to the new opportunity that you are stepping into, that you are going to need the support. But something pulls you back. Now, with the Six of Cups, first of all, love yourself. Okay, nobody is going to see the wonderment and special being you are, the magnificent, magical person you are, unless you believe that about yourself. So you need to raise that kind of energy up. So do a little bit of mirror talk. I haven't talked about mirrors in a bit, but mirrors are coming up for you guys, so I'm going to say it. You look in the mirror, you look yourself dead in the eye, and you say, I love you. You're magnificent. You're beautiful. You're courageous. You can do it. You've got this. I believe in you. And do that every morning. See how it changes your life, your perception. Also, pay attention to when you have to look away, when you don't really believe yourself. And then drive it home. Drive it home till you do believe it about yourself, because it's already true. You just have to convince you. For work, career, oh look at this, we have the Knight of Swords. This is passion, this is desire, this is, failure is not even in your vocabulary when this card comes about. It is success, it is championing a cause. I hope the cause is you. So this could be where you are doing some kind of charity work too, okay, championing a cause. Okay, where you get really heavily involved in something that is dear to your heart, close to your heart, that you want to make a difference in maybe your community or the world. And, I've been kind of seeing with this card every time I pull it up, and I saw it again, so I'm going to say it. You've been kind of going through the forest here on this horse, and you can't run through the forest. You're going to hit a tree, or there's going to be a log falling down, or a tree falling down, or maybe there's a rabbit hole. And if you're racing with that horse is going to end up with its leg in a rabbit hole and become lame, and then it's going to slow you down even more. And so you probably have been feeling this energy of being pulled back even though you want to go forward. And maybe you've even seen the clearing in the last week or two where you're coming towards the meadow, but now you've hit the meadow. Now you raise that sword and you yell charge. You're ready to go forward. You're ready to conquer your dreams, your desires. Absolutely. You feel a strength about you. You feel a passion going forward this week. When it comes to finances, when it comes to how to make money, when it comes to job opportunities, you feel like you can accomplish. You feel like you can go forward with a strength, with a determination, with a discipline, and being successful. And we've already had the success card. So for love, relationships, strength, faith, belief. Don't let the petty things get in the way of a relationship this week. If you are with somebody and they didn't take out the garbage, it might be because they forgot. And that's all there is to it. It's not a symbol or an omen that they care less for you, and I know that sounds very petty, but it's how we start to think about certain people. Well, that's the third time they haven't thrown their clothes in the laundry basket. Well, why are they doing that? They know I'm going to pick it up. They know it's an extra job for me. Why would they be so callous? Why would they be so unthoughtful? Well, they're probably not being unthoughtful. It's just probably a bad habit because their mother never said, put your clothes in the laundry basket. And so now you're saying it, and it just doesn't work because they had 20 years of programming of not having to do that. That's all it is. So don't make mountains out of molehills when it comes to relationship. Believe in the strength, the determination within the relationship. You might have to, depending on the type of relationship you're in, you might have to realize your own inner strength here. Okay? Sometimes, especially abusive relationships, it's not a weakness to walk away from that relationship. It's a strength, it's a courage to not be bound by that relationship anymore, to know that you are more deserving than that you are more worthy than how you've been being treated. So it is a strength of courage. It is not a weakness to throw in the towel and walk away from an abusive relationship. So with the strength card here, there could be that for some of you. And my heart goes out to you if you are one of those people. But where you are not being treated properly, not being treated with respect, undermined, bullied, I think you have the courage this week, the strength this week to say, you know what, I deserve more than this. I'm a magnificent person. It's not a weakness. It's a strength to walk away from a relationship like that. It takes a lot of courage because they've been probably telling you for years that you'll never make it without them. That they are all you have. And it's a lie, okay? It's a lie. But in a good relationship, this is making it stronger. This is making you stronger. This is where you see your value within the relationship. If you're looking for a relationship, what do we got here? I buried all the cards alive. Well, we have the Two of Cups. I forgot all about the Two of Cups. Two of Cups, definitely there could be somebody new coming in. And you have a strength. You have a determination. So anybody being attracted to you right now, to your vibration, is somebody who is also going to be strong, that they are going to appreciate you, that they are going to respect you, that they are going to probably lift you up on that pedestal that you so deserve to be on. And until we meet again, remember, I do love you.